Um, have you had any good ghost hunts lately?
Um, I went on one. It had some neat stuff, but overall, I find them to be a little boring.
Oh, like there's no like ooh.
Oh, there is, but it's a lot of waiting.
You have to be patient.
I'm
Ghosts are
not.
People think that ghosts are scary, but they're more scared of you.
No, you're thinking of dogs.
Oh? Ghosts are very shy. Otherwise, they'd be out and about all times.
Josh, you're gonna get me fired. Stop.
What do you mean?
What? What are you
What would
talking
get you
about?
fired?
Yeah,
From what?
from the network we just joined.
Oh. All right. Well, I don't want to get you fired.
Thank you.
I want you to live long and prosper.
Thank you. That's kind.
Yeah. Super duper cat.
Yep, just like the weed.
Oh, dude. Hey, do you want to be just stoned this episode?
No.
Too late, man.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
What?
Huh?
Did you say something?
I did. Okay, here's my pitch.
Uh,
Ghost stoners. Are the ghosts stoners? Or are the ghost hunters stoners? Maybe they get stoned together.
oh, nice. Maybe they smoke the ghosts.
That was that
Brilliant.
was that was the concept behind the movie How High.
What are you
Did you ever see
talking
How
about?
High with Method and Red?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, their
remember
their
that.
their friend is super smart and he dies, and then like they put his ashes in a weed plant and smoke the weed, and then when they get high,
Uh huh.
his ghost appears to them and helps them both get into Harvard.
What are you talking about? I don't remember any of that.
Fred Willard is the dean. And then there's like a crusty dean whose name I think is either Dean Martin or Dean. It's Dean Kane. It's Dean Kane because Dean Martin was from the Rodney Dangerfield Back to School.
Oh my god, you remember their
Anyway,
sitcom?
How High is really good. I never watched their
Oh,
sitcom.
it's so good.
I bet. I bet.
It was so good. I think Kenny Loggins made an appearance towards the end.
Shut your fucking mouth. For real?
Yes. And everyone's like, "Oh, fuck that guy." It's really good. You should find it and watch it.
Wait, on the show, he's on it and everyone's
Uh-huh.
saying fuck that guy with him right there.
I don't know if they said it to his face or if they're just like, "Oh, he's here again."
I love it when people are in on the joke about themselves.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
just heard that um Mike Tyson sells edibles that are like a chewed ear.
Oh, come on. I don't care for that. I mean, get that bread, but I don't care for it.
He's really into pigeons.
Yep.
Yep. So do you have any upcoming ghost hunts? Oh wait, we should clap this baby in,
All right,
right?
let's clap it
Let's clap it in.
in.
What's up, everybody? It's on fire tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are here today, I guess, to talk about ghosts and stuff. I'm not really sure what we're talking
I don't
about.
know.
We're
I
just
don't know.
diving right in. We're talking about what's real, what's fake, and what's really fake.
Oh no.
Um,
Josh is gonna get me fired.
no, 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 no. I'm just saying, like, are you real or are you fake?
Yeah, I am. Both.
Oh shit.
My personality is strictly made for you. If I know you and we've spoken in person. Otherwise, everyone who's watching this is getting what Josh gets. Hello,
Wait,
everyone.
really?
Welcome to me.
Wait, hold on a second. Is that true? Do you just mirror the energy and like attitudes of whoever you're with?
Yeah, dumbass. It's called masking.
But like you
Uh-huh.
don't just like sort of decide like, oh, I like this element from this person and that element from that person, and therefore become your own person who's like a mix of those
Yeah,
things.
that's who I am on Facebook when I'm talking to no one in particular and you cannot see my face.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I'm gonna mirror the fuck out of you.
What if
Whether
you're
either
with
of us
someone
likes
who's
us.
also mirroring?
Oh, it gets messy. I don't know. Then we implode, which is messy sometimes.
Well, this must have happened in your life.
I'm sure. And I figured I was probably playing off of them and they thought I was playing off of them. I mean, whatever. And
You and Andy accidentally got married and started a
wait
family.
a minute. That's me or you. I'm confused.
How did we get here? I thought you wanted to do this.
I was just being nice.
My life.
It's all been a lie or someone else's truth. I'm not sure which.
Interesting. All right. So what you're saying is I'm just talking to myself when I'm talking to you.
You're talking to who I perceive you to be. So it's not even you, it's still me. Switcheroo.
It's got deep.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm.
See, nobody can hate you if they think that they're talking to themselves. Everybody loves me, Josh.
Wait a second. People
Huh?
hate themselves all day long.
Right, but they also love to talk about themselves. So it's a whole thing. They don't know what parts that they hate or like about them. And when the people hate you, that's when you know that they actually hate themselves. Because I'm delightful.
So wait,
Uh huh.
does that happen where people are like, I do not like you, and you're like, joke's on you?
Joke's on you, idiot. I was being you. I don't know, Josh. I'm just talking right now. I don't know.
Fucking Rocktober, man.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Rocktober, dude.
What? Come on, man. Rocktober.
Yeah.
Do people even celebrate Rocktober anymore?
I I don't think I ever did, quite honestly,
Hmm,
because it was a lifestyle that I lived every day of every year.
right. Well, I guess we could tone it down. We could try to rock less.
Yeah, but only other months. We'll still keep it up this month,
Hmm.
right? Our friend Jake has a magazine he's been putting out for forever called Rocktober, and it it was like a hand in hand thing with his public access show Chickagogo, which was a kids dance party, and he had a puppet that would talk to the musical guests because he would have a band play for everyone, and his name was Ratso, and then he would go and interview musicians at like Riot Fest and stuff. The show, the magazine, delightful. So good.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
You would have loved it. I'm sure it's around somewhere.
Wait, are you saying it's not happening anymore?
I don't think he does the show anymore. I'm not sure. I think he might put the magazine out every once in a while, but not as often.
Hmm. Just like a, once a year for Rocktober itself.
I think it's probably 4 times a year, maybe, instead of every month. Maybe. I don't
We're gonna look into that, loyal listeners.
know.
Josh
Promise.
Heads, Tressamaniacs. Dig in. Let us know.
Josh, how are you today?
I'm physically confused. So
So you're marrying me today.
I guess I am. I guess I am. I have been struggling. Like I had COVID, but like I have like lingering fatigue some days, but not all days.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I had on my schedule to do a long run because I'm like supposedly running a marathon 6 weeks from
Are
now.
you still? Bro.
I mean, maybe we'll see. It's like I basically fucked off the whole summer, and then right when I was supposed to start my training, I got COVID. So I didn't have a real base of mileage to begin with. And then I completely did not train at all for like a month. And now, like, it's not realistic to train for a marathon in like too little amount of time if you're not like already like a serious runner, putting serious, like, you want to, before you even train to run a marathon, you want to basically run 20 to 30 miles a week for a year, right? Like, that's a lot. That's a
That
lot to
is
do.
insane. Uh, to someone
Like,
who can't even fathom running a mile. No.
well,
I
so
hate
yesterday I
everything
ran
about
like
that.
18
Uh,
miles.
Jesus.
But
Uh huh.
also,
Yeah.
then
Uh
I
huh.
like, that was in the morning. I got showered and ate a bunch of food and went and met my friend and saw some rock bands and like did a like, I was good company. Like I was mentally there. And today
I was
I'm
hilarious. It was
I'm
great.
physically and mentally like struggling.
Yeah! Of course you friggin' are.
But I don't know if that's like, am I just feeling long COVID feelings? Am I like feeling exhausted from yesterday? Shouldn't I be like somewhat invigorated?
No! After 18-mile run after
It was
COVID?
delightful.
Oh, God, I hate every. Ugh. Ugh! No, Josh. You're gonna make yourself worse. Stop.
I mean, that is my fear, but it's been a long time since I had the COVID.
So,
So,
you're still feeling it. That's what makes it worse, and that's what makes it stick around longer by exhausting yourself.
yes and no, maybe.
Yes.
Here's the
Just
thing.
yes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Your body does not want to run long distances like that.
Not
And
this
because
present
when you do
current
that, it
one.
freaks out and it's like, hey, we're not supposed to do this. We're just supposed to like keep you alive. Why are we doing all this extra shit? So it sends signals to your body and your brain to tell you you don't feel good, you don't like this, and it's like it's to psych you out of doing the run.
Yeah, you should listen to your body.
Or you shouldn't listen to your body. It's hard because you have to like know when to listen to it and when not to listen to it. And I do not know. I don't.
I think that you, personally, should listen to the COVID side of your body and be like, oh, this is definitely a long COVID symptom and I should chill the fuck out. Because what if it is long COVID and you're just making things worse? You, I'll tell you what if. You're
Yeah.
making things worse.
Well, but
Yeah,
what
but
if I'm
no.
not?
Yeah, but what if
What
you
if I'm actually
are?
making myself better?
What if
What
you're
if
making yourself worse?
What? Well, I guess it would even out.
No.
I'm making myself the same.
Nope. Josh. How-
It was a fucking beautiful morning. It couldn't have been nicer.
So go
I
for a
was
walk.
running along the water. I covered 18 miles. I was done by the time you were probably having breakfast.
I do not have breakfast, so in your face, dumbass.
It's the most important meal of the
Says
day.
who? An
The
insurance
Breakfast
adjuster?
Council.
Fucking councils.
The high order of breakfast.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, the Grand Vizier of breakfast cereals.
Oh, he said that? Ooh.
You know that breakfast cereals are all to get you to stop masturbating,
Yes. Thank you, Kellogg.
right? Started off with expensive spas.
You know what these people need? Graham crackers and cereal.
Quit
That'll.
whacking it.
Why won't you stop touching yourself? Here's a graham cracker.
Oh, tell me not to again.
No.
uh, Josh keeps signing up for this expensive spa.
He really likes graham crackers.
He really likes it when they tell him don't.
Now what?
Here's the thing, I like breakfast cereal.
You Okay, smart guy. What's your favorite one?
I mean, probably Jozo's is what I get the most.
So like Cheerios?
It's but it's their brand, and you
Uh-huh.
think if you try it, you're like, oh, this tastes exactly like Cheerios. But if you are like, no, wait, I'm gonna do a side by side comparison and try the Cheerios, you're like, Cheerios just taste stale.
Oh.
Jozo's are so much better.
Okay, I was at Trader Joe's the other day and I got the pumpkin spice fake Oreos, whatever they're called, Trader, uh, I don't know. And
The JoJo's,
yeah. They tasted like ass and I'm mad about it. They did not
but they're
taste.
they're just like orange with like a little
No,
jack
no,
o'
no.
lantern face,
No,
right?
no, no, no. They're pumpkin spice flavored
Oh,
and they
do you
were
like do you
not.
like other pumpkin spice things?
Sure. Yes, it's for like basic people. Fine, I get it, but it's still delicious. Who
What do you
gives
mean
a
it's for
shit?
basic people? Just if you like it, then you like it. Like, why does it have to be like for basic people?
Because
Like,
that's the joke. Everyone's like, ha ha, pumpkin spice.
I guess, but like, why? Like, that's so fucking rude.
Agree.
Like pumpkin spice might be my favorite or least favorite thing. Why would I think, like, does that mean that ice cream sandwiches tell you about your, like, who you are as, like, on a gut level? Like, does that person eat ice cream sandwiches? Then I know
Oh my
everything
god.
I need to know about them.
Yeah, gross. Disgusting. That person, ice cream sandwiches. I agree with you 100%, and that's how I feel about guilty pleasures. There's no such thing as a guilty pleasure. Just fucking enjoy it. But I'm
Except
just
for
saying.
murder.
Well, that's only guilty
My
by the
real
law.
guilty pleasure is killing a person.
um,
I like to
Folks.
commit secret atrocities, war crimes.
Josh lives in New York if you need to find him. If there's
Catch
anything.
me if you can.
You're a real. What's that one guy? That's what you are. You're a real Jack the Ripper, you. A real Josh the Ripper with your scalpels and your secret identity. It's probably a doctor or something. I don't
Jack the Ripper is one unsolved one unsolved mystery. But Rip the Jacker,
Oh,
he
God.
just kept going to that Kellogg's place.
Uh-huh. That guy. Oh my God. Eat more graham crackers. I'm just going to keep talking about graham crackers.
Oh, wait, do you like s'mores?
Yeah, who doesn't?
I don't get it.
you. You don't. Okay. I don't know what you don't get. You got a melty marshmallow, a crispy little sweet cracker with melty chocolate. It's all delicious. What's not to like?
Okay, I think that you must be way better at making s'mores than I am
Probably.
or anyone I've ever met. Because here's my experience.
Okay. Shoot.
Someone has thoughtfully gotten all the ingredients. There's a fire. There are even those like special kebab poker
Uh huh.
things. That's like going above and beyond.
Mm hmm.
Hold your marshmallows close to the fire.
Uh huh.
Try not to burn them unless
No,
you
burn
want them a
them.
little bit burnt. Just
No,
do
let
it.
them burn. Like I
You do
want
it to the degree that you
I
want.
want I want a flamethrower on the end of my stick. I want it to be a torch. I want it to die and be black. Continue.
All right. So is your idea,
Mm-hmm.
is your method, let me
Mm-hmm.
ask you,
Yeah, yeah.
you make an open-faced graham cracker with chocolate on one or both sides sandwich,
Okay.
and then you have a melty marshmallow, and then you place the molten lava marshmallow on the chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and then you close the sandwich and eat it and enjoy.
I'm
Is that what you do?
I haven't done this in years, but usually yes. Why? What's the problem?
All
Too
right.
much uh molten lava coming out the sides? Is that the
It's
problem?
it's only a mess. It's not even food. So you have the crumbly graham cracker, which by the way, there's too much of it. There's just too much of it.
You should
Like
invent a thin graham cracker.
a thin but strong graham cracker,
Yes.
that would sell like
Yeah,
hotcakes.
it would be delightful.
It would be everyone's favorite.
You could like market them as chips, and people be like, I love chips. I love graham crackers. Done.
So here's the thing. I don't have strong feelings about marshmallows. I think they're fun on hot chocolate,
Uh huh.
but like I don't want something that's like the center. Like I love chocolate.
We know.
Something that is like half dry graham cracker that's going to crumble and molten marshmallow that's just going to stick to my hands and face. Why don't I just eat the chocolate and fuck off with the rest of that shit?
Okay, how about this for an idea?
And I mean it. Fuck off with that shit.
This is not helpful at all to that messy situation. But they make fudge.
Rip the Jacker makes a very messy situation.
God damn it. They make a fudge dipped graham crackers. How about you just make it with that? That doesn't help anything, but that's fun.
Wait, a fudge dipped graham cracker? So it's like a coated
Yeah.
graham cracker.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And then you just have a melty chocolate thing. So you have like, I mean, you have melty marshmallow thing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you put so then you have like a little bit extra chocolate, I guess.
Not really, because it's
Hmm.
very thin, but you don't have to buy two things. I don't know. That didn't help, but it's fun. There's so many fun things you can do with a s'more. You can use a peanut butter cup or
Oh,
uh-huh,
that's fun.
one of those shortbread cookies that have chocolate on one side, or a grasshopper cookie, which is basically the same thing but mint, or a chocolate chip cookie. Josh, what if it was a chocolate chip cookie with marshmallow and maybe more chocolate? What about that? What about
I don't think I would like that as much as just a regular,
yeah,
straightforward
same.
Toll
I'm
House.
just saying, but
Although, like sometimes, like I've had some delicious cookies that were like sort of like a little bit of everything, where it's like, oh, somebody put like, some
pretzels.
ground up pretzels and some extra salt and
Yeah,
whatever. That can be pretty good, but marshmallow, no.
I, it's It's like, it's warm though. That makes it better.
I mean,
I'm not
uh,
gonna dispute the mess. I
okay,
hate
okay.
it. I hate the sticky so much. And after one s'more, I'm like, I hate this whole situation. But just one s'more, I'm like, this is delightful and melty and warm and melty and fun.
But you don't want to like sit around the fire being like, I'm 3 hours into this s'more making business and I'm not gonna quit anytime soon.
Uh, yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't. I'll sit around a fire. I'm not making s'mores all night though.
Do you tell ghost stories around the fire? Do you strum an acoustic guitar and sing Leaving on a Jet Plane?
No.
Do you um do you braid your friend's hair and vice versa? What happens around a fire?
Usually, booze and I'm warming up. Maybe
You've
sparkling
been
soda.
somewhere cold. You've been somewhere cold.
Yes, in my lifetime, yes. Yes. Yes.
I mean, immediately before sitting around a fire.
Oh, I just mean like it's a little brisk outside, not like freezing.
Uh-huh.
Fall weather, and you're like, I want to be outside because it's nice, but it's a little chilly. Put on a fire. You got a little show, a little conversation, a little warmth. Delightful.
What are you drinking?
I mean, I'm always drinking fucking watered down white wine. That's what I do.
So you wouldn't want like boozy hot chocolate.
I'll drink it, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I'm going to go for.
Okay.
I would probably, I mean, if we're going to go seasonal, I'd probably go like a spiked cider.
Hmm. A spiked cider, not even just like an alcoholic cider, but something that's been fortified.
Something made by Mike, in his hard lemonade line. Heat it up in a microwave to make it classy.
Wait, is that a thing?
No, I just made it up. I just wanted to reference Mike's hard lemonade. um,
It's been a long time since I've had any of that. No, I feel it's different. Like it seems like good fun, but it's so sugary. I don't know if like my body can
oh,
handle
yeah, it's
it.
not something you're going to drink all night, but like a nice little taster.
Mm.
Just draw it out, just sip on it all night. Feel warm and cozy in the gut.
I used to work at this place where like basically every Thursday night, like everyone would go across the street to the bar and get drinks together.
Hmm.
And I just remember one of my coworkers being like, "We're drinking lemon drops," and then like I pass her like an hour later, and she's like, "More lemon drops." And that the net like Friday morning, just like I could see her hangover from like a mile away.
More sugar and booze, please. Cool.
She was on top of the world the night before.
Oh, I'm sure. She is having a blast.
Yeah, she was the yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so here's the thing with my marathon. If I
Oh, we were talking about
like
cereal. Yeah?
if I can't run like the training stuff like adequately,
Uh huh.
then maybe I won't run the marathon. But if I can like more or less do the training stuff, I think that's close enough. And then whatever I do on the day is fine. Doesn't matter. Just, show up, do my best.
Where is this marathon?
It's in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Oh shit, I'm wearing a Philadelphia t-shirt
Oh,
today.
I'm not.
It's got gritty on it.
Ah,
It's
gritty.
for Four Seasons Total Landscaping. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Nice.
Yeah. The people who made this shirt, like an hour after that
Yeah,
happened, like
yeah.
donate all proceeds to fighting like
Fascism.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
To helping like people who have been fucked over by like having their names thrown off the voter registration, like stopping that from happening basically.
Oh, stopping it. Okay.
Yeah, yes. They're trying to combat that.
Oh, all right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
You've
it.
heard
Got it.
about voter fraud?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The the different sides are talking about different things when they're talking
Oh.
about when they're using the same words.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I just recently found out what, I don't know if it's Pittsburgh, some
It's a steel
bullshit,
town.
some bullshit in Pennsylvania. They make their pizza. Callers, call in. Tell me if I'm wrong. They cook the pizza and then they put the cheese and the toppings on it so it's cold.
Really?
That's what I keep seeing everywhere. And it just seems so wrong. I don't know how it could possibly be true.
Hold on a second.
Go
I
Google
need
it.
no, I'm not going to Google it. I'm going to ask you questions and
That I
treat you like
will
the I'm going to treat
not
you
know
like the
the answer to.
expert you are.
I've seen about 5 memes, so hit me.
Oh, maybe people are just making fun of something. That cannot be. That cannot be a thing that people are presenting as pizza in this world, in
What?
this life.
Why would you even use shredded cheese if that's your whole deal?
What
Why
do you
not
mean?
just have a slice of cheese on top of the pizza instead of a shit ton of shredded
Some craft
cheese?
singles, some cold craft singles.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a pizza.
it's not even mozzarella. It's not even cheese.
Nope. It's a cheese product, Josh.
I mean, there's probably someone that prefers their food that way, but like
I know plenty of people
that's an
that,
unimaginable nightmare to me.
thank you. I know plenty of people that do not like melted cheese. They like cheese, but not if it's cooked or melted, which is still very weird to me because a lot of the time I'm like, I only want the cheese if it's melted. But
Yeah.
this is beyond the pale, if it's true, and I don't know if it
It
is.
is beyond the pale.
The pale mozzarella cheese, it's beyond that.
uh,
Nope, that was the wrong thing to Google. Hold on. Not pornography. We're not talking about that.
uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I
What?
tried to find out. I was Googling about shibari, but I think I spelled it wrong because I just ended up looking at pictures of Shiba Inus for an hour.
That's so weird. I was trying to find out more, and they just kept giving me the Sabaro website.
I was like, that looks like pizza.
Oh, I don't know what town it is in Pennsylvania. I don't think it's true.
Yeah, this might be a case for Detective Snopes.
That guy.
Snopes. Snopes. Wesley Snopes.
Nice.
Yeah. Whenever you have an internet mystery, just call up Blade.
You know what's really, really funny about what just happened and what you just said is I
Mm.
thought you were doing a male parody name of Leslie Snope from Parks and Rec.
Leslie Nope.
Yep, that's the one.
Can you name some of the
No,
misnames that they applied to her character over the years?
no.
No. Okay.
Would you like to share that with us?
There was Leslie Norp, Leslie Monster.
That sounds intentional.
Oh wait, there's like 4 or 5 of them. Shit, I used to be able to rattle them off. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to watch the show again.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, okay. What though? Okay. Let me get, hold on. I don't know where that went. Okay. There's a pizza place in,
Please, Nick Offer.
yeah,
Right? How great is Amy Poehler?
pretty great. There's a pizza
Guest.
place in Pittsburgh that serves cold cheese and toppings. Okay. All right. What's it called though? The worst part of the insider video above just might be the people smiling from ear to ear, acting like they actually like this cold abomination. You're not going to tell me, are you? Beto's. Beto's in Pittsburgh.
So this is one place and
This
they
one
do it this
place.
way.
I assume
Weird.
it's just the one. Or is it? A friend went to a pizza place in Pittsburgh. I don't know. This doesn't look like the same pizza in all these pictures. Why Pittsburgh should brag about. This has got to be fascinating for people to watch. The case for Pittsburgh.
Watch you Google.
Yeah. The case for Pittsburgh pizza.
Oh, did you see? Oh, this is great. A
Uh-huh.
person tried to bring, speaking of Pittsburgh,
Uh-huh.
a person tried to bring their emotional support animal to a Phillies against Pittsburgh game.
Oh, I saw that. I didn't get into the details, but yeah, I saw that.
It was an alligator.
Yeah.
He has an emotional support alligator named Wally that wanted to see the game.
Poor Wally. He just wants to see a game.
They were like, no can do.
But why though?
Maybe because it's an alligator.
And
Do you know where they often find human remains?
where's that?
It's inside of alligators.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Can you imagine being like the ticket taker who's like, yeah, I guess this is fine. Go ahead.
I don't get paid enough. I mean, honestly, I don't get paid enough, Josh.
All right, listen, Tressa.
Uh-huh.
I hear you. Management hears you. And HR hears you. So bring an empty box.
To put all my new money in?
What? Well, I guess if that's what's in your desk right now.
Okay, just tell me. God damn it, stupid article. Daily Beast, come on. Whereas Pittsburgh pizza has an identity crisis. So it's not just the one, but it's not like their staple. Kind of like how deep dish is not our staple in Chicago, but everyone thinks it is and says it is.
Is that because there were 1 or 2 places that did it well, and so it became known for that? Or why did it become known for that?
The deep dish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one guy started doing it and everyone's like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then he got a lot of business, and then everyone, like a bunch of other people, were like, I can fucking do that. So there's like 3 big chains that do it, and the smaller places make it, but they're like, dude, yeah, but it's gonna take 45 minutes. You cool with
Right.
that? Because we don't really want to do it anyway.
So I've had deep dish at a couple of places in Chicago. One place was memorably very good, but it's not what I want pizza to be like 99% of the time.
When I saw Christopher, he was telling me about this Italian like guy from Italy that's on their tour with them, like assisting them and stuff. And he loved the Chicago deep dish pizza. And we're like, are you kidding me? It's
Well,
like,
I mean, to each their own. Like,
no,
good.
it's no, that's great. But like compared to like real Italian pizza, this is all right. Do it. That's good for you. I like that you're experiencing new things, friend.
Um, I, yeah, I think is it Lou Malnati?
Hmm. The
Is that
Illuminati, yeah.
the Illuminati? That place is in like Skokie or Evanston.
Oh, it's a chain. It's everywhere.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
It
good
seems
though. They have a really amazing sauce. It's not sugary. It's like,
right. No, that yeah, that was really good pizza. I had it elsewhere and I was like, this sucks.
yeah. I mean, and again, it's pizza. You can't lose, but it's just
But
not
you
my
can.
favorite.
But you still can. You
Nope.
actually can.
Listen, Josh. I will go to the store and get a Chef Boyardee pizza kit and still eat that. So don't tell me you can.
Why would you do that?
To prove a
Don't you
point.
have options that surpass that?
Nope. They sold out of cheese and flour, and the freezer's broken. So this is all I got.
What a nightmare that would be.
My mom used to get that when I was a kid, and she's like, I know it's not good, but it reminds me of when I was a kid, and it's the only pizza I knew. It's like, oh, God.
I mean, I feel that. And it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, we used to have uh Sara Lee in the freezer. It was dope.
I mean,
It's pretty awesome, honestly.
yeah, Sara Lee is dope, but Chef Boyardee, just about anything, is disgusting.
How do you land on Chicago style hot dogs or hot beefs?
Ew, don't say that.
Isn't that,
Um,
or is it Italian beef?
Italian beef, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hot beef, ugh. Put it back in your pants, Josh. Ew. Uh, they're fine. I don't know if I think I've had one Italian beef in my lifetime, and I was like, meh.
Sure.
It's just roast beef with Italian seasoning, is what it appeared to me. I don't know.
It's like it has a it's basically French dip. It's got the au
Yeah.
jus.
Which is just what broth.
Yeah, it's rendered fat.
Eh, it's not that great to me.
It's fine to me. I wouldn't get emotional about it. I prefer the Boston area, the Boston region style roast beef sandwich.
Do tell.
Every region has their own style. So, like in the Boston area, and particularly on the North Shore, north of the city, you have lots of family-owned places. Many of them are Greek-owned. That they do it this particular way. It's like beef is shaved thin. You don't like stew it with a bunch of fucking bullshit. You
Okay.
serve it with whatever you want on it, like on a warm either sesame or onion roll. Um, you can have it very saucy or whatever. But you would never fucking au jus that shit. Ugh. Just turning it into stew. Do you know what I hate?
Right?
It's stew. I hate
Oh,
stew.
yeah, fuck that guy. What? You don't like stew at all? Like, separate from this conversation, you don't like stew at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are
I
you a
don't think
big
it's
stew
great.
person?
Nah, it's fine. It's nice to make when I don't know what to make and I have cubes of meat.
How often does that occur?
More often than you'd think, Josh.
Just keep bringing these cubes.
It's cheap meat, okay?
Um,
Is there cheese involved in any of these sandwiches? Because I'm gonna need melted cheese.
yeah. There certainly can be. There certainly can be. Well, here's the thing. It's not necessarily melted cheese,
Oh, well.
although because the sandwich is served warm, it's like it's not like a cold slice of cheese.
Right.
And
It's not
some
like a
places I think actually have like
Velveeta
melty
or
cheese, like probably Velveeta, but that's not Point Royal.
there's a Philly cheesesteak place in Chicago that was down the street from a clothing store I worked at for a while. And every time you walked by that place, it smelled amazing. And then I would get a sandwich, and I was like, this is so boring.
I think you might be ordering wrong. Uh,
Probably. I don't know what I'm
the
doing.
So I don't know what I'm doing either, but one of the last times I was in Philadelphia, my friend and I were like, "Oh, let's go down." Like he had an errand to run. I was like happy to go with him, and like we were just gonna get like cheesesteaks.
And you love to run errands, so it all works out.
Well, no, like years ago, like before the pandemic, he and I were like, we signed up to do a road race in Philadelphia together, but really we were just gonna eat cheesesteaks and tasty cakes. That
All
was,
right.
like we're gonna reward ourselves by
Yeah.
gluttonously punishing ourselves.
Reward yourselves
Anyway,
for
the
going on a
pandemic
race.
happened, so
Yeah.
we didn't get to do that. But like for both of us, it's like this talismanic thing in our minds. So we went to a cheesesteak place while we were there, and whatever I ordered, they accidentally gave me someone else's order, and the sandwich was fucking amazing. And I don't know why it was so good or how to reproduce it, but I know that like it's possible.
I feel like the
It's one
one
of those things where it's like, oh my God, how do I chase this dragon?
and you don't even know how to do it. So you're
I
like, I
don't.
don't know where the trail is. I don't know where he lives, but I need to find that fucking dragon.
Basically, yeah.
It could be a fucking rabbit for all I know, but I fucking need it. I think the downfall with that sandwich place is that I never got it on garlic bread. I think that if I had gotten it on garlic bread, I would have been like, oh, well, this is the most amazing thing ever.
Have you had sandwiches on garlic bread?
A couple times.
Did you not find it overwhelming? You know what? Maybe I'm saying it wrong because I had a sandwich. I had a chicken parm on a garlic knot bun. It was like a giant
Oh,
bun
okay,
that was
okay.
like a garlic knot, and it
That
was way too much.
that
But I,
sounds
I mean, I
like
love garlic bread, and I think garlic knots are good. But I gotta say, this was like, I will not do this again.
I get that. Maybe if it was more of a mellow sandwich, more of
Mm.
a bland sandwich with garlic bread, it would be good or
Yeah,
not as overwhelming.
garlic bread is great.
Garlic bread is the best, bro.
Do you ever make French onion soup?
No, it's too much onion.
Okay.
Am I wrong? It's too much onion. Why do you need so
Well,
much onion?
that's,
It's,
that's like the point of the soup.
I know, it's too much.
But like, you toast bread and then you rub raw garlic on it, and then you melt cheese on the bread and
Right.
on the soup itself. You
Make
love
that the
melty
whole thing.
cheese. You love garlic
Uh
bread.
huh. I mean, give me like a saucer of
Basically,
French.
we're talking about white pizza here. You know
Yeah.
what? Let's just go out. Let's get some white pizza. That sounds good.
Okay. I like that idea. Give me a saucer of French onion soup with that stuff, with not a whole cup of
Mm,
French onion
and
soup.
just dip it,
Yeah.
or
Just
or
like,
not. Just
just
toss the
like,
saucer.
well, make the bread a little moist at the bottom, maybe. But don't give me a whole goddamn onion to eat. That's too much onion.
So you like moist bread.
Who doesn't love moist things? I'm sorry.
So anyway, rip.
You know, a nice twisty. A nice toasty piece of bread that's just like too much to handle on its own. You soak it.
Too much to handle?
I don't like crunchy. I like crispy, but I don't like
What have you
crunchy.
been through in your life that a piece of bread is too much for you to handle?
Bruh.
What traumatic life have you lived? It didn't harden you.
You don't know me.
It made you so weak that bread itself is too much.
Josh, do you really want to get into it? Because we can talk about my trauma.
Well, this is what everything is, right? Like everything is like, oh,
Trauma.
whoops, we should have been doing therapy. Improv, more like I'm just telling you my life's problems. Role playing game, more like I'm just telling you my life's problems.
Whoops, all trauma. Hey,
Therapy, I brought a boffing sword. Oh, I'm doing this wrong.
it's like my favorite salad. Going back to things that are too crunchy and moist. Yeah, just like put a shit ton of sesame sticks and some really good ranch dressing, let it soak it in and get all moist. The best.
How much ranch dressing are we talking about here? Because the
Just
way
like a
you
cup or
describe it, it
two.
sounds like so ideally
You
you
take a
have
soup bowl.
you have a soup bowl filled to the brim with ranch, and then you stick some breadsticks in it,
Sesame, not
some
bread.
some sesame
Uh
sticks.
huh.
You drop in just a pinch of shredded lettuce.
No, maybe some olives, but no lettuce.
No
Gross.
lettuce. Okay.
Maybe a cherry tomato. Just to give it a kick.
Ah, sounds pretty ethnic.
Yeah, I'm pretty well read in all the. Anyway, it's.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with this guy a couple weeks ago about how much he hated ranch dressing. And I'm like, oh, it's because you're from the East Coast. You're the Midwest. You're gonna have ranch everywhere. And he's like, no, I can't deal with it. And he made somebody try the white sauce that the server had left him to make sure that it wasn't ranch. It was delightful.
Was it something else?
It was. We were in a Japanese restaurant. It was not ranch.
Huh. He's clearly had some
Yeah,
like yourself. He's had some
yeah,
trauma, some food
yeah,
trauma.
yeah. That's all we're ever doing every day of our lives, just getting through it.
Wow. Wow. So, okay. I guess I don't really care one way or the other about ranch dressing. Uh, I don't think
You
I don't think
gotta.
I've ever ordered it on purpose. If it was the only thing available, I'd be like, okay,
That's
that's fine.
fine. Do you have wing stops over there? The restaurant.
Probably.
This is what you gotta do.
Explain.
You gotta get yourself some, because I don't like bones. So you get yourself some boneless wings, plain or mild, in my book, and then get yourself some of their ranch. And you try some of that ranch, and you'll be like, oh, I get it now. This is the most amazing thing I've ever put in my mouth. And I've put so many amazing things in my mouth, that's saying a lot. Most of which were food. Thank you.
So, is this sort of like a play on buffalo wings?
I mean, yeah, that's what they do. They're a buffalo wing place.
But you're saying get it without the buffalo sauce, the like
Okay,
Frank's Red Hot or whatever?
Wingstop has like
Are you just you don't like spicy foods?
I can't really do spicy foods because I'm a delicate flower, but there's like 12 or more flavors you can get instead of buffalo. But they also
Okay.
have buffalo, but a lot of the flavors have nothing to do with buffalo, and a lot of them are very spicy.
Um,
And I encourage you to try it.
okay. All right. It's not very often that I have buffalo wings. I guess if I were like into football, I'd probably have them constantly,
Oh, yeah, that's what they do, right?
right?
They eat buffalo wings and
Like
drink beer.
600 wings,
Yeah, it's expensive.
6 million
Uh huh.
wings.
Every Sunday at one person's house.
Don't worry, I've got wings coming, and it's like a truck backs up.
That's right. And they're all raw.
I'm gonna get into football because that sounds delicious.
Hey, guess what? You can actually eat those without being into football.
Where is it socially acceptable to do that?
E- everywhere?
Okay, then that's where I'll do it.
There you go.
Henceforth, I'll be eating wings everywhere.
Will you do me a favor and never use a napkin if that's the case? And take lots of pics.
So, like, I don't know if this is a thing in your area, but like where I live, there are like wing places on every block
Yep.
throughout the city, like
Uh huh.
everywhere.
Yep.
A million different wing places. There's like, corner places that have been there for like decades. There's like places that are probably Wingstop and I just haven't noticed, and it's like corporate owned and
Sure, sure.
whatever. What the fuck?
I don't know. I will never eat a chicken wing that has a bone in it, so I will never see the appeal to it because the the very idea of all the stuff that's attached to the bone, that's attached to the meat, no, absolutely not. I can't. I don't understand. I don't understand, Josh. I don't.
Do
It's.
you have a no bone rule with all foods, or is it just chicken? Or is it just chicken wings?
It is, I think, all foods. I don't want a bone on it, but I'm not eating a lot of T-bone steaks, so I don't know. Pork chops. I do. People love wings, and I do not understand it. Give me some popcorn chicken, maybe, sure, as long as it doesn't have the weird junk in it. But
Wait, what's the weird junk?
the stuff that they is attached to the meat that was attached to the bone, like the ligaments and stuff, sometimes gets.
Cartilage and stuff?
Ah! Yes.
Yeah,
No.
doesn't sound good.
But people
Okay,
will
so wait,
like.
is
Oop.
popcorn chicken is like a little piece of chicken that's been like deep fried? Is that
Yep.
right?
It's like a little nuggy.
Okay, it's a chicken nugget.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little baby chicken finger.
Yeah.
This is what little children eat, yes?
Yes. And me. I have the palate of a 5-year-old, Josh.
How do you feel about fish sticks?
Oh, you know what makes a great fish taco? Some lime, cilantro, some mayo, and some fish sticks. Delightful.
Hmm, probably.
No, it's true.
I don't know about the mayonnaise, you fucking
No, I
weirdo.
know you gotta have the mayonnaise. That's fish.
Do you mean aioli?
Dude, it's the same thing.
Is it though?
Yes.
They're gonna charge me 3 times as much if I say aioli, so let's go with
Exactly.
that.
I need to pay more. What?
I think think I told you about my scarring mayonnaise experience.
Oh yeah, you mean the pudding?
Yeah, that's what I thought I was putting in my mouth. Oh, fuck my life.
Oh boy, this pudding is weird. What if you had just gone through it and be like, I don't like this, but I feel like I gotta finish it. I feel weird.
Pressa, shit. That's all the time we
Oh
have
my
for this
god!
episode. Fuck, we gotta go. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. This has been On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa. We'll be back more.